Hi guys, it's Janet from Divine But Not Quite Domesticated.blogspot.com, and thank you for joining me on my brief tutorial on how to make a gift tag with a little twist. The other day I ended up finding myself going to the store for a wedding that I was attending, and when I got home I completely forgot to buy a gift tag. And so I had to rush to the store to go buy one, and I was pretty ticked that I ended up paying $2.19 for a small little tag that, I was only going to say congrats on and put my name. So once I got home, I decided that I will no longer buy any gift tags anymore, and I'll be making mine from now on. So with that said, I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to show you how to make a gift tag with a little twist to it. I ended up stamping a cute little butterfly that I had, and I decided that I would use this as my outline stenciling for the card that I was going to be making. So what you're going to need is you are going to need coffee filters. You can use just one sheet, as many sheets as you like. I'm only going to use one just for the tutorial so that you guys can get a brief understanding of what you need. And you're going to need a cardstock measuring at 3 by 6 and folding it in half, and that's what's going to be your tag. You're also going to need little pop-ups for your 3D little gifts, for your 3D butterflies, okay? And ink and scissors. So what you're going to end up doing is you're going to take your, filter. Sorry, I'm trying to focus here. You're going to take your filter and you're going to fold it in half. And this is what's going to give you your 2D dimension. But you can do it, you can use as many filters as you like. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a butterfly that you're tracing. You can trace whatever you like. You can do flowers, whatever you like, you can use on your filter. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your stamping and you're going to trace it onto your coffee filter. Now I use the Sharpie on mine just so that you guys can get a understanding of how it would look on the coffee filter once we were done. And once you're done outlining, you're going to grab your inks and you're just going to take it and stamp over them however light, however dark you want them to look, that you want the impression to stay on, okay? Once you're done, you are going to end up with something that looks like this. Let me see if I can focus, sorry. It's pretty hard to try to focus this computer and this camera at the same time. So anyways, back to that. You're going to end up with something like this. Now don't freak out, it does look a little messy, but that's okay. So like I said, I ended up using a Sharpie just so that you guys can see the outline for tutorial wise. And what you're going to end up doing is you're going to cut through your line. What I suggest is instead of using a Sharpie or a pen, use a pencil so that the line is not as visible. Once you're done cutting out your butterfly, you're going to end up with 2 of these. Typically, the second layer of your butterfly does not have the inking on it. So what I end up doing is I use the lighter color that I used for my inking, and I re-ink again. So once I'm done, I have a completed butterfly, and I take my 3 by 6 cardstock and I darken the edges out, and I stamped my sentiment, and I end up with something like this. And I thought it was the most cutest thing, you know, that I can give. I mean, you know, all it needs is just to put the sentiments on it, and you're all set. Look at how cute. Ends up with a little dimension of it. Don't mind the backing. End up with a little dimension of it, and it's so adorable, you know, and it's made by you, you know. So thank you for joining me. That's my brief tutorial. Leave your comments and try it out. See what other stuff you can come up with as far as using household items. I'll see you soon, and come visit my blog at divinebutnotquitedomesticated.blogspot.com. Ciao.